Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Mahaganaadhipataye Namaha. Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vande Guru Pada Dvandvam Avangmanasa Gocharam Rakta Shukla Prabha Misram Atarkyam Traipuram Maha. Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sītāyah Pataye Namaha. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kritam Hastakanjalim Bhashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Sakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Sītā devi yutam viram sarva bhushana bhushitam pitrubhaktam harim dhyayet Ayodhya Kanda uttame. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Hanuman Jaya Hanuman Jaya Jaya Hanuman. 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 Yes. Okay.
So today we have finished the Ramayana.
Vithala, be quiet.
Yes. I will be loud, please.
So, yesterday we talked about how Kaikeyi gave clothes made of tree fibers of the kusha grass and all to Rama, Sītā and Lakshmana, and then how Sītā was trying to put it on, and after that Rama tried to tie, and then how all the ladies got very very depressed with that, and they said no, she is not allowed to do that. And then after that Vasishtha also became angry, and he also told that you are not supposed to do like that, and so give all ornaments, all auspicious ornaments. And after that even Dasharatha and Kaikeyi, they had a conversation, and also we talked about how Siddhartha, that also. And at the same time how important it is for Sītā to be decorated. Like she has to be adorned with the jewels. That also we talked about. And now Sītā of noble birth and endowed with auspicious marks on her, she adorned herself with all the marvelous jewels as she was getting ready to go to the forest, and she was looking very splendid. Vaidehi is another name for Vaidehi, Janaki. Okay, they are all Maithili. These are all other names for Sītā. Okay, don't forget them. So Vaidehi, she was looking splendid with all those ornaments, and she illuminated the place the same way as the radiance of the rising sun illuminates the sky in the morning with its bright rays. That is where we stopped yesterday. Now, she went, her mother-in-law Kausalya, like when they're decorating, everybody will be around them and decorate her like that. So her mother-in-law Kausalya, now she embraced Sītā, she hugged Sītā, and who never behaved, Sītā always behaved in a very very nice manner. Okay, who has never behaved in a unseemly way, and affectionate. She's very extremely affectionate, and she smelled her head. I told you how elders always, they smell kids' head. That will improve, that will increase the lifespan, their longevity, and all these things. Okay, you don't kiss here and all. You don't kiss. You should not kiss once they are 8 years old. Okay, nowhere over here. No, not even kids also. These days I see people kissing. I don't know. You should not. Nobody should do like that. Okay, you have to kiss on, at least after 8 years, you have to kiss only on the head or smell on the head, like that. Okay, affectionately on the head you can kiss like that. Now she said, what is Kausalya Amma, whatever the conversation that happened between Sītā and Kausalya, meaning daughter-in-law and mother-in-law. Look at that conversation. Okay, and it is so much we can learn from this. So now she is telling, what you are doing, Amma, Sītā, whatever you are doing, it is not a normal thing. You are a great woman. You are choosing and desiring to go and live in the forest. So I need not tell you any Paativratya dharmas, like how you need to follow your husband, these kind of things. I don't have to tell you because you are already doing it. But still, it is my duty to tell you because she is older than her and she is the mother-in-law. That is the reason why she has to tell. Some good stuff they have to tell. So hence I am saying. So daughter-in-law should not feel bad when mother-in-law is trying to say something. We have to listen to them. That's the thing. So hence I am saying, when a husband has wealth and he is good, a wife respects him happily. When that money and wealth is not there, then a wife gets angry with her husband. General common behavior of people. Now, respecting a husband when there is no wealth is not an easy and common thing. When there is no wealth also. So based on one's karma, sometimes there will be wealth and sometimes it won't be there. One needs to understand this. If a lady thinks that the wealth is important, when the wealth is gone, she will not respect her husband. That's what will happen. When the wealth is gone, she will not respect her husband. And even if a husband provides his wife with so many pleasures, generally husbands always, it is their duty to do that, to provide wife with whatever she needs. And if any kind of calamity comes to the husband and he is going through difficult times, the wife will look at him in a belittling way. Oh, what is this? Like that, in such a way. We are talking about normal people. That is what Kausalya Amma is also telling. Okay. And they don't adjust thinking that this is a difficult time. After this time passes, everything will be fine. Like that, normal kind of people don't think. Sometimes they even leave their husbands who are good in nature. We are not talking about the bad husbands. We are not talking about abusive husbands and all. Okay, they even leave the good ones, and when they are going through the misfortune at that time. Such is the nature of wicked women. And wicked women are untruthful by nature, heartless, and swayed by passion, and difficult to comprehend, and of sinful resolve. You cannot understand them at all. Okay, that is the wicked women nature. And they get separated in a moment like that, as they are very fickle in their heart. Even if they are born in a great family, nor their actions, nor their learning, how much ever they studied, whatever kind of knowledge they might have, nor even marriage ties or anything, or captures the hearts of those women. They might think, we got married in a very this kind of manner, we have to be with them during thick and thin, like all the things. They won't think. Those kind of wicked women, they do not think all of these things. However, in the case of virtuous women, who are in fact devoted to good conduct, satya, and the teachings of their elders, they keep within the bounds of their decorum. That means they conduct themselves properly. When a calamity comes, the wife should not go away from the husband. Great women are those who take care of their husbands during pleasures and calamities. For them, their husband is the most sacred object, and he alone excels everything, excels all. And you should, now she is saying, you should not despise my son, Sri Rama, even though he was being sent to the forest in exile. He is being sent to the forest. So hence, for that reason, please do not despise him. He is surely equal to a devata to you. If he is endowed with resources or not, if he has wealth or not, does not matter. And look at him as a deity, devata. Okay, even if he does not have money, wealth is not that important. Always follow him like a shadow. Okay, this is what Kausalya Amma told to Sītā. Here, Guru said some other thing. We all know that Sītā knows all these things already. Sītā does not need to be told. Still, Sītā did not reply in a harsh manner to her mother-in-law. Sītā had a great heart, and there is not even a single fault in her manas. So Guru say, if our manas is good, okay, when our manas is good, we can understand what others said in a right manner. Okay, this is very, very subtle. Okay, if we think clearly, if others do not mean anything bad, then we will understand it the way they are saying it. In the right manner, we will understand. If there is any fault in our manas, then we twist and turn. Like, let us say a mother-in-law said the same thing to daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law can twist it and say, what are you saying? I'm already going. You are the one. Now you are coming and telling me. Don't you think I know all these things? She can say like that. But her manas, Sita's manas, is always in the right place. She knows. So she responds in a right manner. Okay, in a good manner. So if they... so we try to understand things said by others in bad way when our manas is not in a right place. So this generally happens in families. Many families, many fights between mothers-in-law and daughters-in-law, generally in normal families, they happen for this kind. Or not only mothers-in-law and daughters-in-law, like sisters-in-law, all these kind of things, they happen because of these things. Okay, love towards sons turn towards hatred. Suddenly, till then they will be loving their sons. And suddenly when the daughters-in-law come, there will be some kind of hatred developing, or sometimes vice versa also. It's the same thing. When the daughters-in-law come, their sons will start treating their parents in a different manner. That is also not right. Both are not right. Okay, so it is a bad quality. Fortunately, Kausalya and Sītā are not like that. So they are trying to emphasize this relation, because nowadays lot of people, they don't have respect for their relations. Okay, which is very, very valuable. Now, Sītā listened to those words which were in accordance with dharma. Whatever Kausalya Amma said, she did not speak out of line at all, and they were all according to dharma, and that was said in Shastras only, she said. Then she did namaskara by joining her palms, and she replied to her mother-in-law, O respectable one, O Amma, O Arya, Amma, I shall surely do whatever you are instructing me to do. I know how I should behave with my husband, and I also heard about it from my parents before I came here. Okay, look how nicely she told. I know how to behave, and even my parents also told me how to behave. And now your noble self should not equate me with wicked women. You are saying so much about wicked women. Please do not equate me with those kind of wicked women. I will never go away from my dharma. Please do not think of me as one who can stay away from dharma. And I am not capable of deviating from my dharma, as the moonlight is not capable of parting from the moon. Like, a moonlight, can it go away from the moon? Of course not, right? So, like that, I am also not at all capable. I cannot, even if even by chance also, I cannot just go away from my dharma, because that is how I am. Now, she equated herself with dharma and her dharma to the moon. There is an internal meaning to this. You remember how Valmiki Ramayana has all the dhwani, internal meaning in it? So, the internal meaning is, Sri Rama is the form of dharma. He is the embodiment of dharma. How we talked about Lakshmana is the embodiment of upasana, like that, Sri Rama is the embodiment of dharma. And Sītā said she will never deviate from dharma. That means separate herself from dharma. That means she will never deviate from Sri Rama. Okay, one great poet, I told you, we have been talking about this great poet, Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu, who wrote Ramayana Kalpavruksha, and we talked about him during Ahalya time, all these things, which will make you, he experienced Ramayana, he saw and he felt it, and he wrote it like that. So now we are going to listen to what he said. She said, Sītā Amma said, Amma, your son is like great Sala Vruksha. We talked about Madhi Chettu, right? The great Sala Vruksha, big, and I am a climber that is there on that tree. I want you to imagine it, because it's so beautiful to imagine. So, if Rama is like the Sala Vruksha and she is like the climber on the tree, without that, the climber cannot even stand. It is with the tree, that's it. And if your son is a gold veena, okay, if your son is a gold veena, okay, I am the string on it. Without the string, the veena cannot play. So, she is required. And at the same time, veena is there. And your son, if your son is the rainy cloud, okay, I am the lightning. Okay, he is the rainy cloud, then I am the lightning. If your son is Surya Deva, I am the light. Okay, I am the Suvarchala, how Suvarchala, like that, light. And now if he is Paramatma, I am a devotee. He experienced him as a Paramatma, that's why. So Rama is Paramatma, so Sītā is devotee. Shall I tell you more?
If she's the opposite of
listen. If my my
to
husband is water and I am the flow. Now this what does it imply? Think a little, which implies that water does not move without flow. Otherwise, it will be stagnant, right? It keeps flowing. It keeps flowing. Its property, like if you say solid, water, gas, if you even you consider that also, the molecules will be moving. So Sītā is that flow. Okay, and I am the one who moves Sri Rama. Now this means that I am the one who makes Sri Rama move. Now Sri Rama has to go and kill Ravana, so I am the one who is making him move like that. Now, Vithala.
What?
1 second. I am so sorry. Yeah. Please, let us get this out. If Sri Rama is Akasha, Sri Rama is Akasha meaning sky. Okay, we talked about this in Bhagavatam. If you want, you can try and go listen to the Skanda 1 or Skanda 2, both Skandas that we did. Okay, Sri Rama is Akasha. Akasha meaning, Akasha is one element, guys. One of the 5 elements, right? One element. And that Akasha has one property. Okay, the characteristic of Akasha is Shabdam. Shabdam is the Gunakam. Shabdam meaning sound. Okay, the sound is the characteristic of the Akasha. So, the more internal meaning is that she is the Nada of the Daharakasha. If you take, I told you, Sri Rama we have to imagine in the Daharakasha. Daharakasha meaning the heart. Okay, the area. In that area, we need to imagine Sri Rama. Okay, you will feel great energy there. Okay, that energy, okay, that is the Nada and that will make a sound. If you actually, when you are meditating, okay, it is said that a kind of sound like Om sound or Soham, like that it keeps coming, that Akasha. Once you start listening, for that everything needs to be quiet and you have to be concentrating on your breath. Okay, like in the morning classes how we do, like breath concentration, all those kind of things. If we take that to the next level, then we will be able to listen to that Nada. Okay, that sound that is coming from the Dahara Akasha. Okay, so if Sri Rama is Akasha, I am the sound. That is what she means by that. And not only that, if he is Indra, okay, if he is Indra, I am the Havis. If he is Vedas, I am the Swara. I told you how Swara is very, very important in chanting the Vedas. We talked about the Udatta, Arudatta, Swarita. These are the 3 kinds of Swaras. And without Swara, you cannot chant Veda. If they chant Veda like that, you know what happens? If one chants without Swara, the Vedas will not have any effect. Okay, it is like just like reading. They will not give you the result that they are supposed to give if you chant it without Swara. And if he is Rasa, Rasa meaning, you remember the 9 rasas? Okay, one is Shrungara, okay, Hasya, Karuna. Shrungara meaning like so much of being happy, that kind of rasa. Okay, Hasya meaning making somebody laugh, and then Karuna meaning compassion, and then Raudra meaning anger, Veera meaning winning over something. Okay, and then Bhayanaka meaning fearsome, and Bhibhatsa is like kind of Arjuna has one name called Bhibhatsa, right? Okay, Arjuna has one name called Bhibhatsa. Bhibhatsa actually means, why he got that name? In all these kind of scriptures, it's all opposite. When Arjuna kills somebody, he kills somebody very nicely without any kind of mess. Without any kind of mess. Okay, he kills everyone nicely. You won't even know that they were killed. But he got an opposite name for that. For that, he got a name called Bhibhatsa. Okay. But anyway, Bhibhatsa actually means the opposite. It's very, very messy. Okay, and then Adbhuta meaning it's something very wondrous. And then the final rasa is Shanta. Shanta meaning being peaceful, calm. We talked about all these rasas in the beginning, when the Rama how Ramayana includes all these things at that time. But why are we talking about these rasas again? Means all these rasas, okay, if he is rasa, I am sthayi. That is what Sītamma is telling. What does sthayi mean? Every rasa, it has a level. If it is in the beginning, it will be, if Shringara is in the beginning, it will be like a desire. But when it reaches a higher level, it becomes rati, meaning too much. And if it is karuna, let us say, take compassion. Okay, in the beginning, it will be like mercy, pity, or something like that. But if the compassion also reaches highest level, it becomes a shoka. Okay, this is very surprising to me to hear. Shokam, meaning it results in shokam. So compassion also you should have only that much extent that one should have, like that. And if you take bhibhatsa, the highest level of it is called jugupsa. Like you look at it, you feel, it's horrible to look at, like something like that. Okay, so that is jugupsa. So these are all different levels of every rasa. Every rasa has a different levels. We have to understand that. These are all different concepts that we are learning through this. Okay, so now Sītā is telling that if Rama is rasa, I am sthāyi. Okay, now we both are in a state. Now she is saying, like, if you look at all these things, can anybody separate all these things that we talked about? Nobody can. Okay, so that means that Rama and Sītā, they are in a state that cannot be separated. They are always one. They are just two different bodies. That's it. Okay, they came in two different bodies, and that would never be changed. That is what Sītā is implying by just telling, I am the moonlight who cannot part with the moon, like that. So all these things we have to understand. By telling this, they are telling us how a husband and wife should be. Okay, this is a lesson for all of us. I mean, kids as well as adults, all of them. Okay, a veena, now she is telling, a veena, it is of no use without its cord. If that string is not there, you cannot use the veena at all. Okay, and at the same time, a chariot, if you have a chariot, but it does not have any wheel, what is the point? It does not have any wheels. It cannot go. Okay, so I am like that. To any wife, mother or father, or the sons, okay, that are born to her, they give her very limited things. Okay, to any wife. Okay, if you take a wife, her mother or father or her sons, they can give only limited things. They cannot give her ultimate happiness and all. Whereas the husband is the one who gives her abundant results. Ultimate happiness is Paramatma. That's a totally different thing. Whereas the husband is the one who can give her abundant results, more than a mother, more than a father, and more than her own sons. Okay, that is what a husband is to a wife. So the joy given to a woman from her mother or father or even 100 sons is also limited. And only the husband bestows complete happiness to her. So what woman would not adore her husband? Now Sītā is telling all of this. What woman would not adore her husband who can give her unlimited joy? A husband can give unlimited joy to a wife. So how can I not adore my husband? Mother, father and children, they are all to some extent only. They will be there, but to some extent. The husband is the complete one. So how can I not worship the husband then? After learning about the special and ordinary duties of a wife from my superiors, I learned it from my parents and from my superiors, and of course you are also telling me, and thus I got convinced that husband is a pratyaksha daiva, meaning visible deity. How we talked about, we have been talking about how mother, father and guru are the pratyaksha daivas, visible deities to us. For a married woman, a husband should be a pratyaksha deva. Okay, and how can I despise my husband knowing all of this? Oh, respectable Amma, how can I do that? Okay, now when Sītā spoke like this, pure-minded Kausalya, she was touched. Like, how can anybody not, like, if a daughter-in-law is speaking in this way, okay, any mother-in-law who is the mother of the son, she will be delighted. Okay, so Kausalya was very, very delighted and she was so touched hearing Sītā's reply. And she started suddenly shedding tears, like now Rama is going, Sītā is going, she's like impending separation, like that is like, that cannot be avoided, right? So from her sons, Rama, Lakshmana and daughter-in-law, and at the same time, she felt delight. At the same time, she felt both things. At the same time, so much happiness. At the same time, this separation. And she again hugged her tightly like that when she spoke like that. And ЩРީ RāMA, yeah, now because Sītā spoke like that, she loves Sītā so much. That's the reason. Now ЩRީ RāMA, who was completely immersed in dharma, he looked at his mother Kausalya now again, and he spoke with joy and pomps. If you remember yesterday, we talked about how he told Dasharatha to take care of his mother. Okay, keep that in his mind, keep that in your mind, and keep that in our minds. Let us keep that. And now he is telling his mother, Amba, he calls her Amba. In Sanskritam they say Amba, meaning Amma. Please let go of the sorrow. Take care of the father. Okay? I will come back soon after the stay in the forest. 9 and 5 years will pass while you are asleep, Amma. It'll just go away like that. One fine morning, you will find me back here in Ayodhya, along with Lakshmana and Sītā. I'll be back and surrounded by my friends and relatives like that. Now, he is saying, this is not there in Ramayana directly, but Guru said that, so it might be somewhere, that's why they said it, so we are going to talk about. You are not able to leave your daughter-in-law now. Your daughter-in-law would leave you, but not her husband. Now, that's what he said. Okay, you are not able to leave your daughter, you are hugging her so tightly, and your daughter-in-law, she would leave you rather than, but not her husband. She wants to go with her husband. And that husband also, he would leave you, but not the forest. He has to go to the forest. This is the situation here. We all have to go in our own way. So, Sri Rama is like so very high in the stage. Now, Amma, you gave me your blessing. You will be happy and I'll come back soon and happily see you again. I will do that. After speaking in this manner to his beloved mother, now Sri Rama looked at all the queens of Dasharatha. Remember 350 queens that are there, right? So they were all distressed in the same way as his mother. Everyone loves Sri Rama, and he did namaskara to them, and he spoke to all of them according to dharma with joy and palms. He said, "Mothers, we have been very, very friendly with each other for so long. From the moment I took birth, like this, for till now, we have been too friendly with each other. And because of that extreme closeness we have with each other, or out of ignorance, if I caused any kind of pain to your manas, okay, with any kind of unkind words or acts, please forgive me." Like that, Rama asked all of them. Rama told that to all of them, please forgive me. Now, I take leave of you all. Give me permission. You all give me permission to go to the forest. Now, all those ladies, when he spoke like this, whose mind and manas, it was agitated with grief, and they heard the cool submission of Sri Rama, how coolly he speaks, okay, which is in accordance with dharma. Okay, and while Sri Rama was speaking in that manner, there was a big loud cry there, like resembling a wail of female cranes. They all started crying from the mouths of wives of Dasharatha, like that. And the same palace of Dasharatha, which was formerly marked with, like, it used to be very festive before, tom-toms, large drums and meghas, that kind of dundubis, so many musical instruments, which always there has been happiness only there. Now it was filled with extreme agony, as it was agitated with the sounds of wails and cries and fallen on evil days. Like that it happened. Now we are moving on to the next sarga. Okay, POURādYANUVRAJYＡ. Okay, Vrajya. Now Sri Rama, Sītā and Lakshmana, now they went and they clasped the feet of the king. Now they did namaskara to the king. They touched the feet of the king and they bowed to him. And they felt miserable because they were not able to. Now, why were they feeling miserable, Sri Rama, Sītā and Lakshmana? Because they are not able to serve their aged parents. Okay, they are very, very aged parents. They wanted to serve them. So they are not able to do that now. So for that reason they are feeling bad. And immediately they went around him in pradakshina with joy and palms. Thus Sri Rama, who is knowledgeable of dharma, took leave of him, and accompanied by Sītā, he bowed to Kausalya also, who was stupefied with grief. And Lakshmana also followed his brother. He greeted Kausalya. He did namaskara to his father and then Kausalyamma, and then Lakshmana went and he clasped the feet of his own mother, Sumitra. Now Sumitra is the greatest character. Okay, Sumitra, Bharata, I would say. These are the ones with whom we have to observe a lot and learn a lot from them. Okay, we need to learn a lot from them. Now Sumitra, she smelled the head of mighty armed Lakshmana, who was saluting her, who was doing namaskara to her very affectionately. Okay, he was doing that. And at that time, she wished him well. She said, "Let there be auspiciousness with you," and spoke to him while weeping, even though she had the sorrow that Sri Rama is going to the forest. She said, "Son," she told to Lakshmana, she said to Lakshmana, "Son, I like what you are doing." Okay, she did not say you are going away with this, she did not feel. She said, "Son, I like what you are doing. You are following Sri Rama and Sītā with a lot of love and devotion. And you are born for staying in the forest, Lakshmana. You are excessively fond of your brother, Sri Rama. I permit you to dwell in the forest. While staying in the forest, follow Sri Rama and do not make any mistakes. and you are following your eldest brothers, following his footsteps in your dharma as a younger brother, even if it is for pleasures or sorrows, you are following him. The path is this path, whatever you are doing, it is followed by Satpurushas. Good people do that. Hence, you also follow it. Here, now we'll come away from the Ramayana. There is something that Guru said, we will talk about that. Here, if we observe, we will see Sumitra's behavior is like a yogini. Who will be like, okay, let him go, why are you going, or something like that. She did not say. She is well aware of ЩРީ Rāma Tattva. What is ЩRީ Rāma? Who is ЩRީ Rāma? Everything she is aware of. She knows even the future also. Okay, she knows because she is a yogini. And even though both Kausalya and Sumitra, both of them are going through separation from their sons, but Sumitra's speech, if you see, it consists of jnana. There's a lot of knowledge in the speech that she's saying. And as a result of which, the shoka, the sorrow, it will go aside. Okay, because if you have knowledge, what happens? Once you have knowledge, the shoka, the sorrow that we have, it will go away. It will go aside. It will be there, but it will be aside. You will not pay attention to it. So now we have to understand those who can come out of their sorrow with the jnana, they will become stronger. We will understand that. And one should either have the jnana, meaning knowledge of Parabrahman, or utmost devotion. There are two ways to get out of any kind of sorrow. One, have the jnana, knowledge, know the reality. We have been talking about this. This is all the Bhagavad Gita that is running inside the Ramayana. Okay, or utmost devotion, pure devotion. Okay, unconditional love, without without asking for anything. So if both are with us, if you have jnana as well as bhakti, then sorrow cannot do anything to us. The sorrows will come and go. Yeah, they will not do anything to us. If we cannot understand jnana, at least we should have bhakti. Okay, you cannot understand, oh, Parabrahman, it's so difficult, it is so complicated concept, or this, if you think, that's fine. Have utmost devotion. If both are with us, that's it. That's amazing. If one does not have both, then what happens? If we do not have either knowledge and bhakti, both amazing, either at least not one thing means, then they will be bothered by fear. Okay, you will tend to have fear, bhaya, what will happen, what is going to happen, like that. Or sorrow, shoka, you will get depressed. Okay, and krodha, uncontrollable anger will come. All these things are coming out of not having knowledge or not having bhakti. Okay, that is what is said by the Gurus. Now Sumitra is telling Lakshmana, this dharma, okay, it is the directive, it is the order. Okay, we follow in our lineage. We have been following this kind of dharma in our lineage forever, performing yajnas, okay, giving donations, okay, and then giving everything to your master. Giving everything to your master means you surrender yourself to the master. And for Lakshmana, the master is Sri Rama. Okay, Sri Rama is the master. So you surrender yourself completely to your master. This indeed constitutes the conduct appropriate to the Raghu's lineage. Eternally it has been like this in our lineage. Thus, she encouraged Lakshmana strongly, and Sumitra, she said to Raghava, who was loved by all and who was bent on leaving for the forest, she said to him, go ahead, no worries, happily go and come, may all be well with you, be happy. I know you will be happy wherever you go, as you are going with Sri Rama and Sītā. Again and again she said, go Lakshmana, no worries at all, no problem. Now she said a very, very, very auspicious, the pearl-like shlokas that we talk about here, which is very beautiful shloka. Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi, Mam Vidhi Janakatmajam, Ayodhyām Atavīm Vidhi, Gacchata Yatha Sukham. Please repeat after me. Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi, Mam Vidhi Janakatmajam, Ayodhyām Atavīm Vidhi, Gacchata Yatha Sukham. This is a very auspicious sloka. Now she said the external meaning of this we will talk about. No Sri Rama to be Dasharatha. Ramam Dasharatham Vidhi. No Sri Rama to be Dasharatha. She is saying this to Lakshmana. Okay, and look upon the daughter of Janaka, Janakatmajam, daughter of Janaka, as me. Okay, think of Janakatmaja as me, Sumitra. Okay, now know the forest as Ayodhya. Okay, think of the forest as Ayodhya and happily go, my dear son. Like this she said. And many scholars, they did a lot of explanations for this verse. We'll come to the meaning of this now. Yeah, now Guru Garu said we can consider one. They're all according to Vedas, okay, according to Shastras. So one is, if we take the word Dasharatha, okay, Dasha meaning, actually Dasha means 10, that is one meaning, okay. And here in this context you have to take it as different stages. Dasha, stage, okay, different stages. And if you take a bird has different stages, right? Egg stage, and then it goes to a small bird, and then it like that. In the same way, there are different stages. Hence, birds are considered as dashas. Okay, birds, there is another name for bird, pakshi, okay, which is also known, in Sanskritam, it is also known as dashas. So, one who has a bird as a vehicle is who? Anybody can tell me? One who has a bird as a vehicle, one who has Vishnu. Excellent. So, very good. Garuda. So, hence Dasharatha means here Vishnu. Okay, Dasharatha here means Vishnu. And we already mean those who attend my summer classes, Ma means what? I don't know. Like Ma means okay, Ma means what? Lakshmi Devi. Okay, Ma actually means Lakshmi Devi. So I told you Ma means Lakshmi Devi, Ma means don't want. Here in this context, Ma mean Lakshmi Devi. Ma with the Janaka. So Janaka Atmaja, Sītā Devi is Lakshmi. Okay, Sītā Devi is Lakshmi. And Indira Sītā Devi has different names, guys. Indira, Lokamata, Ma, Rama, Mangala Devata. These are all names of Lakshmi Devi. Write it someplace. Now it means that no Sri Rama as Vishnu, Sītā is Lakshmi, and Ayodhya means Vaikuntha. Ayodhya is nothing but Vaikuntha. And it is said in Vedas only. You know, if you go to Skanda Purana, if you know about how Ayodhya came into existence, a part of Vaikuntha came onto earth, okay, and that became Ayodhya. That is how Ayodhya came into existence. We will talk about that in a different manner. I told you a little bit of this. I told you a little bit of this when we talked about Ayodhya. Okay, so Ayodhya is Vaikuntha. Okay, Vaikuntha Atavi is another name for that, like that. So it is said in one name of Vaikuntha is Ayodhya, and Ayodhya, Madhura, Dwaraka, Puri Jagannath, Tirumala, these are all the places where Vishnu Vibhuti is. Vishnu's strength will be more in these places. And wherever Vishnu and Lakshmi are there, that is Vaikuntha. So if they are in the forest, that forest is Vaikuntha. So go happily. So thus, like this, Sumitra blessed them that they will be back after 14 years safely, like that. Now Sumitra, he with joy and palms, he politely submitted to Sri Rama. He said with a lot of obedience, as Matali would submit to Vasava. Remember, Matali is the charioteer for Vasava. Vasava is another name for Indra. Okay, remember those things. So Matali will come again in Yuddha Kanda. So many times he will come. But Matali, remember, his name is, he is the charioteer for Indra. And so, O highly illustrious prince, please mount the chariot. Chariot is outside. Please mount the chariot. May there be auspiciousness with you. I shall speedily take you to whatever place you will direct me to go. You tell me where I should go, then I will take you. The 14 years that you are going to spend in the forest, as directed by the queen, will be considered as starting from this day. He wanted we keep on telling kids, like, hey, you want to do something, do it from now. Do it now itself. Okay? Never later. Okay, don't ever postpone things. We always say, okay, whatever you have to do it tomorrow, do it today. Whatever you have to do it today, do it now. We say that. That is a great thing. And that is how they are telling this here also. Okay, the 14 years that she said, let it start today itself, so you can come back fast. In this way, he meant, let it start from here. No, Sumitra. I'm talking about Sumitra now. Sumitra is saying this. Yeah. Now, his master go, yes, yeah. You can think that. The beautiful Sītā, who was adorned with various kinds of jewelry and wearing expensive clothes, now she climbed onto the chariot. She was glowing like the sun. Okay, the chariot was also glowing like the sun. I told you it's a divine chariot that Dashratha got. Okay, and she was wearing expensive clothes. and delightfully by doing pradakshina to it. Sri Rama, Lakshmana, Sītā, they did pradakshina. And first, Sītā is the one who mounted the chariot. Okay, she was decked in gold. And shining, the chariot also was decked in gold, and it was shining like fire. And now Rama and Lakshmana, they even with the servants and all, they actually kept a lot of the rest of the, remember, so many clothes and so many ornaments were given to Sītā, right? All those things by her father-in-law. Okay, as Sītā was following her husband to the forest for the whole exile period, so many things were given. So they kept them all in the behind of the chariot. Okay, the servants and all, and then their sets of weapons, so many things. And they were carrying their bows and arrows and inexhaustible quivers, swords, armors, everything was kept there behind. And also the coverings made of the leather skin, as well as what is that monitor lizard skin, all those things, along with basket, okay, pitaka and crowbar. And after doing the pradakshina, they kept all of them in the chariot in the behind, and they mounted the chariot. And this is very, very, very imaginable thing. I hope I would rather do it tomorrow, I think. Okay, this is very, let us do this tomorrow. Okay, we will pause it here. Just they did the pradakshina. Okay, because whatever we are going to do is, that's something we all have to imagine properly. Okay. ශ්‍රී રામ જય રામ જય જય રામ ශ්રી રામ જય રામ જય જય રામ ශ්રી રામ જય રામ જય જય રામ શ્રી હનુમાન જય હનુમાન જય જય હનુમાન 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 શ્રીરામ શરણં મમ श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम